Training. How are you all today? I'd like to talk to you today about making good choices and making wise decisions, because if you make choices, make sure that before you make that choice, you think about it and you make a wise decision about the choice that you're making. I'll give you an example. So you meet this gorgeous, let's say, we'll use women here. Okay, so you meet this gorgeous man. He's there showering for gifts, taking you out. You know, you think the world of me, does things for you. And again, this is a little bit of grooming. And you end up falling madly in love with him and you move him into your house. And he is actually, after several months or a year or so, he starts hitting you and abusing you. Emotionally, physically, the whole lot. Now, if you'd met this person and you've moved in with them, and letting them stay at your house every single day from the day that, or a week or a few weeks or a couple of months after you've moved that person in, this is not a great decision you've made. Now, you might have got lucky and you got the perfect partner. Do they exist? Okay, you can't have a perfect partner. Think about it this way. So they move in and you've only known them a couple of months. Now, remember this, whenever we meet someone new, they're always on their best behaviour, and so are we. It's a new relationship. So you don't really know that person that well. All you know is that they're showering you with gifts, taking you out for dinner, etc. But this doesn't tell the whole person, because they're on their best behaviour. You guys have just met. So suddenly in 2 months you find they're living with you, right? They become abusive, controlling, emotionally abusive, and physically. This is just like one scenario. Why did you make that choice? Because you didn't think about it and make a good decision before you actually did something and make the choice to move them in, okay? So what I say is that, you know, it's very important that you make wise choices about who's going to come and live at your house. If you've known someone 2 or 3 months and you move them into your home and you've got children, I'd be very, very careful. Right? You haven't got to know that person long enough. Yes, they can be the sweetest person on the outside, etc., but they could be a demon inside that you don't know about. So making wise decisions and wise choices about our life is really, really important. And it means wise choices about work, wise choices about how much we drink, wise choices about whether we take drugs, wise choices and decisions about whether we're going to let someone move into our home. Okay, in order to make a good decision, every single thing that you decide to do, that you choose to do, make choices to do, make sure that you've really thought it through. You've written down the pros and the cons before you jump and before you leap, because it is your decisions that actually impact on your life, not on mine, but on your life. Okay, now you haven't got a long time on this earth, right? 3 of my friends passed away. They were younger than me. I'm 61. What I do in my life is I make good choices and I make good decisions, because without doing that, I know that my choice could lead to unhappiness, like the person that you've moved in who's really abusive. So every single choice that you make must be based on making a good decision about it before you implement it into your life. I hope that makes sense. This is a really short video just to give you a tip of the day. Bye.